Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Think as a winner. Think as a winner. I'm going to tell you what, you got to really think as a winner, because one thing, just going through life, whether it's playing sports or life itself, the times when I thought as a winner, I won generally. And in fact, I would say I've won more in life than I've lost. I will say that. I will say that unabashedly. I don't care. But you got one of the things was I was always thinking in terms of being a winner, whether it was playing sports, whether it was playing pickup basketball, whether it was going through school, going through life, whether, just being online, social media, publishing company, whatever. I was always thinking in terms of winning. You have to think that, because one of the things that I found going through life is that many people don't think as winners. They think more in terms of losing. They don't think they're going to get any place. They think, oh, well, all these bad things happen to me and everything. I had to correct a young man one time. He was like, oh, these bad things. I was like, dude, don't ever say that around me. Hold up. Change how you thinking. And by changing how he was thinking, he actually started winning. You can't think in those terms. You can't think in terms as being a loser. Yeah, you're going to lose sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But then when you lose, you learn from it. You figure out how to not lose again. You always think about, okay, what do I have to do? Like, you get a lot of athletes, if you talk to the ones who, or even like read the stories of the ones who are winning, they'll tell you how they always practicing extra, how they working out and everything. That's because they thinking about how to win. You know, going through life, you have to think, all right, this is my vocation. This is what I want to do. All right, how can I win at this? If you in business, you definitely want to win in business. Shoot, you got to make money. And let's talk about making money, period. If you thinking in terms of how can you make more money, boom, boom. I remember, like, when I was working at this retail place, I started out minimum wage, but only stayed on minimum wage for like 2 weeks. Because I was already thinking, what can I do to make even more money? So, I was just working hard. I was always working hard, hustling, doing what I had to do. That's how it worked for me. A few times on different jobs, or get raises or be put in a position, because I was always thinking about winning. Now, this ain't about me. This is about you. You. How you want to get through life? Do you want to just fail in life? For on my men's channel, on my Sovereign Men's, or every Saturday I do Sovereign Men. And I told the guys, go beyond being average. You don't want to really go through life losing, do you? You want to win. But see, that starts first with your thoughts. Everything starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. You can't just say, oh, I want this or something, and then you don't really think it. Everything starts with your thought. Everything. You got to think, do you want to win? What do you want to do? First, think about what do you really want to do in life? And then thinking about how to win behind it. I don't care what it is. I don't care. It could be relationships. It could be your job, sports. It could be, I don't know, losing weight, gaining weight, whatever. I don't care what it is. Having a nice car. I don't care what it is. Raising great children. Whatever the thing, it all starts up here. You have to think it. Because then your body, your subconscious, everything else is going to follow. It's going to open your eyes to everything. Like, for example, I have a channel on making money management. If you think, okay, I don't want to be poor, I want to be well off, I want to be affluent, you have to first think it first. You have to think it before everything else. And then all of a sudden stuff will start opening up for you. I remember a time when I needed a job. I needed a job, Now, I've told this story before I've told this story before a couple times because it's an appropriate story. But I remember I needed a job. Even though I had the business, anybody who's been in business knows sometimes you got to work a regular job. Okay. And I remember I did the old fashioned thing. I went out on a pavement. Now when I left my home that morning, I wanted to get one job. And when I came back, I had two jobs because my mind was focused on that. I wasn't thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna come back, I ain't gonna get anything. It was the first day. Because my mind was like, I have to get this job. So I went to one place, okay, they were like, okay, yeah, come back through, okay, you good. Then went another place and say, hey, y'all hiring? And they were just like, yeah. It was right there and I just walked in. They didn't have a sign up or anything, you know, and it was just like, okay, because my mind was thinking, okay, I'm gonna win. And see, it wasn't just a thought, but it was the action. Because when I came in, when I was walking looking for those jobs, I was dressed nicely. I was holding myself. I had that attitude like, no, I'm going to get a job before I get home. I wasn't going to be like, oh, I ain't going to get anything. See, a lot of times people fail in life because they don't think they're going to win. Seriously. If you don't think you're going to win, boom. You know, that's a lesson I learned from sports. A lot of it's psychological. A lot of times a team might play some other team and they think, oh, this is a great team or something like that. But then when you get major upsets, that's because the team went in, they were like, we ain't scared of them, we can beat them. Boom. Shoot, indeed, you can learn a lot from sports. And especially any athletes out there, just transfer that to everyday life. Even if you haven't played sports, you still have to have that mindset. You got to have that mindset you're going to win whatever it is, whether, you know, business, relationships, a good job, shoot, whatever you want to do in life, you got to think it first. And as soon as you start thinking, oh, this ain't going to happen, guess what? It's not going to happen. But if you think, yeah, I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to find a way, whatever the case, it's going to happen. So you got to think as a winner. So that's one thing I would really implore everyone to do. You know, I don't care what it is. I don't care whether it's, like I said, sports, business, relationships, whatever the case. You have to think. You got to think as a winner. Your thoughts have to be, I'm going to win, you know? Because when your thoughts are, I'm going to win, then you're going to do what's necessary. You're going to do whatever you have to do. And you ain't going to have a problem because, well, you're winning. That's it. All right? So anyway, that's all I have. I want everyone to rise and transform into the best person that they can become. All right? Peace and many blessings.